Good day, folks. Today we're coming to you from the boardroom here at the district office. We're actually out here and we're testing and trying to get a little bit better for our board meeting streaming and other events as we move forward. Today I'm going to touch on a couple things and then I'll hand it over to Brent to kind of hit on a few other topics. First thing I want to bring up, we have some good news when it comes to food service. Starting Monday, we're going to be able to offer the seamless summer option at West Boron, and the district office. So what that means is we're going to be able to go back to serving any student or any child under 18 here at any of those three sites. On Edwards at Desert, it's still going to go based on normal free, reduced, or full pay pricing. But in these three locations off base, we'll be able to just serve any student that comes up or any child that comes up as long as they're under 18. Thing I want to spend the most time on, and you're going to hear us kind of harping on this a lot. We just want to make sure everyone's clear and understands, because it is not a clear or easy to understand process. At Wednesday's board meeting, we reopened as of the 28th. What's important to understand is that actually doesn't mean we're reopening. All that it really means is we are decoupling ourselves from the county data, and we're going to start tracking forward. So what we do on the 26th and what we do on the 29th are going to be the same thing. So right now there's some specialized testing in individual settings. That's the only thing we're still going to be doing. We're not actually opening up. So please don't show up on the 28th and drop your kids off or send them out to the bus stop, because we're not opening our schools up. All we're doing is we're moving forward with this procedural opening, but it's not truly opening the schools. And we just want to make sure everyone understands that. We are going to spend a lot of time looking at the data at the county, local level, and making sure that when we decide to start reopening more, which will not be just open the doors and school as normal, whenever we take that next step, we're going to be absolutely confident that every time we move forward, the likelihood of us having to go backwards is pretty much zero. As much as we want everyone to be safe and be back in school as soon as possible, we also want to make sure the continuity is there. We don't want to be coming back, going home, changing. We want to stay static, consistent, and only take steps forward as we're comfortable that we will be able to stay in that and we can do it safely. So again, as of the 28th, even though it's been called reopening, it's really just a poor name for saying we're decoupling from the county data. With that, I'm going to hand it over to Brent. He's going to hit on a few more topics.
Thank you, Trevor. Hello, parents, students. I'm just going to kind of reiterate in regards to what Trevor touched on. To kind of go ahead and talk again about the declaration to reopen on the 28th. I know this was articulated in the board meeting. To reemphasize it, all this means is that we, Muroc Joint Unified School District, want to decouple ourselves from the county and their metrics and have the freedom and autonomy to review our own local metrics, choose when we will come back to in-person instruction. Muroc Joint Unified School District will take a very calculated, deliberate path to coming back to school and will involve all stakeholders. Our number one priority is the health and welfare of our students and staff. With any plan, we look to move to our goals in phases. Muroc Joint Unified School District is looking to prioritize bringing back students with disabilities in its first phase. We feel that these are the students that are struggling the most to adapt to distance learning. It is our intentions to always provide a distance learning track to students that are unable to participate in in-person instruction for whatever reason that may be. At the end of the day, we want to hear from all of you, students, parents, teachers, staff, regarding your concerns, needs, and wants. We have always approached each situation in a collaborative manner, and this is no different. We look to continue to survey parents, students, conduct focus groups, work with each union to develop a plan where our students can come back safely onto campuses. Our goal at the district office is to be as transparent as possible. As we embark on this journey together, we will continue to communicate weekly on details and progress of our school-wide plan. Thank you again. And please have a wonderful and safe weekend.